Moving this mess in this nest. It's getting ready. Moving this mess in this nest. It's getting ready. Laying my foundation down now to cover all that stuff. Just, I can't fight the, well, I can. But just gonna start a new one here. Waiting for my roll cloth to come out. Then I'm gonna roll it all over and get busy. Good. Excuse me. Let me officially introduce myself. Good morning, Nesties. This is Netta from Florida Zone 10A, and I am revamping and tearing up and restarting and doing over the nest for the 2026. I have been busy. Yes, busy is an understatement. This is the new version of the front part. I am not done yet. I have put down, oh my goodness, this was a mess putting this down. You know what? Make plans, do it once. Act like me and do it twice or 3 times. So put that green stock officially started back there 2 years ago. It's coming to full circle, because when I tell you that this is as far as I'm going, I'm not going to touch that part over there, because I have to leave that for gatherings, I think. So here we are. There have been officially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more raised beds invited to the nest. I have to get everybody cleaned up out there. I'm going to get these things done. I was pulling up stuff. Nematodes were everywhere. I left some of my pineapples in. There's a green stalk back right here. This one's full of onions, and I put some greens that I found in here. This one was already in here. I think that's a lettuce down there. I'm not really sure. I don't know what that is, but I had some little ones growing. Come on, you can't mess up. You got to keep your head up. But I'm going to turn the sprinkler system on and get this water. I did put a little bit of water in it. But this is what I'm coming out here for. So right now I have my fabric cloth down. Some places I had to double. The dips and curves in here everywhere. Along that area and along the back, oh my goodness, the nematode damage was horrific. I up-potted, picked up my lime tree that was struggling, and I put it in that cylinder over there, which I hope I didn't transfer nematodes, because I have a nardello pepper right there. And I left the tomatoes here. And I said I was not going to bother this cherry no more. My Barbados cherry, she's been uprooted and moved so many times. And I know she keeps growing roots outside this container. So I said I wasn't going to bother her no more. I left her alone. I could not move that little tower right there, because that tomato, not this front one, but the one behind it, is all coming from that little, come on, you can focus, yeah, that little department next to that one. And I've already replanted Mr. Prince, my peach tree. He does have some green on. The roots look horrible. I saw probably a couple white roots in the Westford brown, so I put a lot of fertilizer in there. I don't want to root rot it. I don't want it in direct sun, because it's a peach tree, so it's right here, right in front, next to my cherry bush, where to get water. And we'll see if he'll make a comeback. I'm thinking that Lowe's has a refund policy after a year. Now I don't think, oh, there it is right there. Didn't even see it. Didn't even see it. 1 year guarantee. Alrighty, buddy. You have until the spring to get it together. Now you coming out that pipe and going back in your little pipe, and you going back to Lowe's. But I think I see some buds up there. We'll see what all happens. Peach tree going there. I got to get all this cleaned out. But the funny thing about it, those weeds have some cute little yellow flowers. I don't know if I want to tear them up. I did find nematodes in that soil, not in this soil. These are from the 2 round beds that arch was on. That bed and that bed that were right here. that arch is going to go in between, over that grapefruit tree, and in those two square ones. Those two square ones are going to be for watermelon and anything squashy that vines out. So no more planting watermelon over there. I planted over there too, so but it can grow in here and vine out. I'm thinking that bed is big enough to contain the roots, and then it can sprout out whichever way it wants to go. And I might put sweet potatoes over there, or I can put potatoes in one of these containers. It doesn't matter. So that's the beginning of that. This right here, I'm double lining my containers with this fabric cloth because I really don't want no nematodes in here. See, like that soil right there is contaminated. There was no nematodes in these roots here, but I can't take any chances. But there was definitely nematodes in that root. And also, this papaya bush, those roots were traveling and coming up through the those are grass roots coming up through the ground and up into the soil, so they'll make their way through. So it might make their way through this right here, but it's going to be double lined. So I'm just holding the liner down with this right here, and this is how this is going to be double lined. And because this is not ground level, and so it'll give it some space to bow out here. And then I'll cover it all with maybe some mulch. But this is the beginning of the new nest on the east side. So this is officially zone 3. And I cut down a lot of mango limbs yesterday. I'm going to let them dry out, and I'm going to fill some of those back there with it. But otherwise, I'm starting off with a whole heap load of topsoil. And then I'm going to do a layer of compost, a layer of pure light, and then I'll put the growing medium that I want it to grow in. More than likely, it will probably be, I'm going to do a layer of peat moss too, because I'm building my soil up. Oh, and just an update on you guys. You eat Marberry's nugget? Yeah, he is up and about. Come here. Come here, baby. Yeah, you've come such a long way, sweetheart. You've come a long way. Guys, it'll be a year in March that he was basically paralyzed. And the vet that we took him to wanted, sit down, sit. One treat, sit. One treat, sit. You gotta sit. Sit. You gonna sit? Take him a little while. Good job. Good job. Of course, Chip is jealous as all get out, but I love you too, baby. Y'all, I do love my puppies. I love them so much that I hate them, and I love them so much that I couldn't put them down. But he's up and about. His feet are healing. Ooh, you guys need your teeth brushed. I couldn't find my rabies form to turn into the mobile groomer, but I found it. But that's another time. But just he was out there standing up, so I had to show you guys. So anyhow, back to the schedule program, and this is what's going on. So I'm double lining this because I want to make sure nothing gets in here. I'm going to get that layered, and I'm going to double line basically all of them. This was so funny because I was sitting up here waiting for my fabric cloth to come in, and it was this long thing right here, which I thought was my crop cage. I kept saying, where's my fabric cloth? I had to order some more. Yeah, how about I didn't know? I didn't order this fabric cloth, which is 6 feet long, and I think 300 feet. 6 feet wide, it was a whole mess of it. So I got plenty of fabric cloth. But I thought that was so funny because I kept saying, honey, I can't find my fabric cloth. I want to start my garden. I hadn't started because I was waiting for it. And then so I went back and checked Amazon. And Amazon said they delivered it on the 26th. I'm like, well, it's December. Where is it? They've been stepping over the whole time. Crazy. So the next time You guys officially see the nest. Oh, also. All three of the greens. These are three right here. So that they would get some nice sun and sprinkler system. I have officially bring the peppers from out in the house. These are my babies from the house, and put them here. There's just some more. This one's full of peppers. I know I said I wouldn't do it no more, and then I moved all the bok choy over here and one of the dwarf tomatoes. So bok choy, dwarf tomatoes, and cabbage, peppers. Y'all see my broccoli. So peppers, green beans, that one big bok choy that didn't move, and this massive tomato that's going ham. Same thing is over here. Onions, strawberries, and then out there, some of everything out there too. So let's do an official count. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Y'all have 8 green stalks. I have officially bumped my head. I have a lot to tend to in this garden. So that's 8 green stalks. No more are coming. This is that little one right here. That's one I bought. The 3 towers that was on sale. So there's 8 green stalks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 raised beds. 19 raised, so 8 green stalks, 19 raised beds, 1, 2 cement beds, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 of those cloth bags. 23 of them. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18 of those little terracotta buckets. Oh shit, I didn't count them 2 things over the floor. 18. Ooh, 18, so about 20 terracotta buckets, and growing and ground in very minimal places. 1, 2, 3. I'm busy, y'all. So now you know. Hi, my name is Netta. I have become a garden junkie. I'm grateful. I will sit down here and asking the Lord, why is this so peaceful to me? And it is, and I'm grateful for it. All right, Nesties, just want to say thank you for coming to my nest. Thank you for inviting me into yours, and stay tuned for all the changes that's going on in my nest. All right, I'll be back, guys.